Yeah, yeah. Now the show is about to start. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah, ladies. Now the show is about to start. Yeah.
Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore.
VLenore.
Yeah. Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know.
VLenore.
VLenore.
Oh. Na, na, na. Yeah. Now the show is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah, ladies. Yeah. Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore, VLenore. Yeah.
Giving you celebrity gossip. What's going on in the news? She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too. Get ready,
Get ready,
get ready,
get ready,
get ready.
Come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore,
Move with me, groove with me. I'm about to shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me. Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, never spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot. They say I'm nasty, but they wrong. As far as I'm concerned, I'm grown. Just because I know what I want and they don't. And I say all the things they want. Can't tell me nothing about me. I'm just as fine as I can be. Now let me step in the thick and the plot. The boy is mine, let me go ahead and shoot my shot. I'm about to shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me. Shake the
Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all ready to move with me and groove with me? Huh? Oh, yes, let's move and groove, baby. I know it's a little late, but let's get it in, okay? Move with me and groove with me.
Move with me, groove with me. I'm about to shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me. Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, never spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot. They say I'm nasty, but they wrong. concerned, I'm grown. Just because I know what I want and they don't. And I say all the things they want. Can't tell me nothing about me.
Hey.
I'm just as fine as I can be.
Hey.
Now let me step in the thick and the plot. The boy is mine, let me go ahead and shoot my shot. I'm about to shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me.
Hey.
Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, hit the spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot. I told y'all I was ready to play. What you say? Ready to make it bounce. Put that thing away. Never really gave a damn. I know exactly who I am. Thicker than the Snicker peanut butter. With the jam, you wasn't ready for the takeover. I don't need a makeover. Time to get back on the grind. Best believe the break's over. Now let me step into thick and the plot. The boy is mine. Let me go ahead and shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me.
Hey.
Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, hit the spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot. Move with me, groove with me. Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, hit the spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot. They say I'm nasty, but they're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong.
They wrong.
They say I'm nasty, but they're wrong.
They wrong.
They're wrong.
It ain't true. Okay.
Move with me, groove with me.
Hey.
Shake this rhythm and blues with me. Never stop, hit the spot, hit the spot. I'm about to shoot my shot.
How y'all doing? Let me get excited. Huh? It's hump day. Ew, it's hump day. How y'all doing? I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday or had a great Wednesday. Look, I got some things to talk about on tonight. Yes, I do. I got some things to talk about tonight. Now, I have been on my investigative bullshit just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. And while I was out here looking at what was going on over there in those Atlanta streets, you know, some of it, of course, has to do with Nesto, no doubt about it. Where Nesto is, bullshit happens, okay, and has happened. So we're going to go over there. We're going to finish up what we started the other day where Nesto is concerned. We're also going to talk a little bit about King Harris, okay, because wherever King Harris is, it seems like some shit goes down too. So there's that, all right? But then I got something else when I was over there, you know, walking around them Atlanta streets. I saw something else. Now, it's not no crime. Ain't no crime associated with it. Now, court case, yes, but no crime per se. But we're going to get into that in a minute. But let me see who is here. Let's see who's here first. Let me say hello to the good people first, okay? Hey, Say Jay, what you say? I've been checking around, waiting for this. All right, we gonna get into it. Okay, we're gonna get caught all the way up. Okay, Say Jay. Hey, Lunar Brain Fireheart. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Only Me 23. Hey, Lady Red Rose. Mary Willis is here. She's an introvert. A whole lot of mocha. Okay. Does it say Jill? Does it say Jill on the thing? You know, I tell you, AI don't. You know, AI be lightweight. Let me look. Does this say Jill? My God, today. Let me look at that thing. I had a feeling because I had, you know, when I was creating the thumbnail, initially when I created it, it said something about Jill. I thought I corrected that. I will correct it. Thank you a whole lot of Mocha for saying that, honey. Let me get Jill and Jail together. Okay, let me get them both together. But thank you for saying that because I didn't even notice, obviously. Life ain't over. Mariah, hi. Hey, Sari, Colette, how you doing, boo? Hey, Cam Willis, Rossi, Make Beauty Forever. Diva Ray, Tam Tam 2 times, Bo, Ho, Ho, Bo. Hey, let's talk about it all. Just Nikki, a real paralegal. Who else? Juicy Lips, extra as fuck. Okay, Lita is here. Nikki G. Libra girl Faye. Honey, say that. Yes. Who else is up in this piece? Rakia is here. BB Babies. Delicate Dell is in the house. Hello. Not today or tomorrow. Okay, is here as well. Hey, Diva Law. Ray Della Lewis. Number 12 online. Jay Vickers is here. Jay Vickers is so messy. Okay, let me see what you saying over here. Jay Vickers is a mess, child. Child, when Jay Vickers come in the chat, it be messy. All right, I'm just saying. Jay Vickers said, "Why that sound like it could be a lost song from Rihanna?" Okay, Native, you did that. Does it? You mean Move With Me? You think? You know what? Now that you say that, I never thought about it. But her voice on that song does give Rihanna tease. I didn't think about that, Jay Vickers. Now I'm not going to be able to unhear it, but I didn't even think about it. I didn't see this being her kind of vibe, but it definitely does sound like her voice. You think it's her vibe too, Jay Vickers? Because I don't really listen to Rihanna, so I couldn't say. Hey, Berry Cherry. Let's see. Hey, Shark Tank Life. T gonna say it if it has to be said. Peppermint, Messy Sassy, The Woman He Chose, Beautifully Made, This Is True, 2155. Miss Mesmerize, X Too Complicated. Victoria is blessed. Yes. Okay. All right. Victoria is blessed. Hi everybody. Hey. Hold on one second, y'all. I need to tell my son something real quick. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. Hey, Mistress Monica. How y'all doing? Let me go back up here. I see the people is blessing and we ain't even got started good. Won't he do it? Only Me 23 done gifted one membership. Oh my God. 23. Only Me 20 doggone 3. And a real paralegal is the newest member of Club B. Yes. Oh, yes, she is. Okay. Thank you, Only Me 23. I love you so much. Thank you for always being so generous, girl. Let me say this too. I know I probably have said it before, but I want to make this very clear. Only Me 23. If you stop giving today, if this is the last membership you ever give, ever, you have already done too much. You know what I'm saying? Like you have already done more than I could ever wish for. Okay. So I just want you to know it does not go unnoticed. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your support. I love you. You are so freaking generous. And I just can't thank you enough. So I just want to make sure you understand that. Okay. Nikki G is in the house and she done gifted 5 memberships. Nikki G, you another one. You are another one, doggone it. Nikki G, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships and looks like extra as fuck has gotten it. Juicy Lips, Erica Fierce, Terrell 411, Bernadette, I'm sorry. Bernadette has also been gifted. So that's 5 memberships. Y'all better thank Nikki G in this damn chat. I said it. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. I think I really am grateful for you guys. Okay. Now look. Like I said, there's shit going on out here in these Atlanta streets, and all of it, again, this may not be true crime or anything right here. Okay, we ain't talking about no court case per se, no crime that is, but there were court cases around this sis right here, and it's called divorce. Okay, her divorce. Okay. Now I don't know if y'all saw this. And let me say this. Thank God. I just thank in advance the gifted memberships because, honey, I don't know if this is going to demonetize this video. It probably won't because it's not a real recording, right? But I just happen to be out here minding the business of the Atlanta people, and I came across this here video and that Kandi posted, and I just want to play it for y'all. It's only 1 minute. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, because I got some thoughts around this, okay? Let me play it.
When I got home last night, something didn't seem right. I think I know what's going on. There's been another hoe in my home.
Huh?
Cigarettes in the...
What?
He doesn't even...
Huh?
2 glasses in the dump is still cold. Trojans coming,
Say what?
but one
Get this
is
lady.
gone. Hell no, I know it's going on.
What's going on?
My mama told me there'll be days like this.
Who told you? Huh?
Oh, yeah,
say?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
My mama told me there'll be days like this. She knows
Huh?
me.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Mr. CLC. I just wondering. Wait a minute. What is that? Y'all hear that? What is that? Anyway, y'all, do y'all think this is a true story? It feel like a true story. It feel like Kandi has some things on her mind and she put it on paper. I don't know why In Vogue keeps trying to get in on this. In Vogue, you ain't got shit to do with what we talking about right now, ma'am. Yeah, do y'all think that was a true story? I'm just over here snooping. Trying to figure it out. What she has said. Wait, CJ said, is it cheating when you brought others into the home? So it's only okay when you say it's okay? Sound like it. Sound like that's the rule. Look. I ain't never got to worry about figuring that shit out because that would never fly in my house, okay? Never, ever, 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 ever. It ain't gonna fly in my man's house if we just going together, okay? If he just my man and he ain't my husband, that ain't gonna fly over there either. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Baby, I think. And then she said her mama told her there'd be days like this, huh? I feel like it's a true story. I feel like it's a true story. Leah lady said they were cheating on each other. I depends on how you look at it. I would agree with you. Depending upon how you look at it. Hell, she going on these trips with that girl. I mean, what's really happening? I don't understand. My Ty said true crime and Kandi was the investigator. So it is true crime. Oh my God! Well, was she going undercover when she was over there bringing women into the? I guess that's a whole nother form of going undercover. They was under the covers, all of them together, huh? Because that was happening as well. Give me a break, child. What you say, First Lady? Was the girl she did not approve? I'm guessing. I guess that must be her damn problem. That she wasn't present for it, or she didn't approve the one that came through. I don't know. I do not know. All right. Hey, the real VB. She said she wanted to reveal details at her own pace. Well, it sounded like she revealing them, honey. It sure does. Hey, Attitude and Tylenol. Hey, everyone. Here until I doze off. Got my court outfit ready. Girl, what you wearing, girl? What you wearing, Attitude and Tylenol, girl? Huh? You ready? Got your shoes laid out? Your shoes over there by the door? Huh? You got your briefcase? Okay. All right. You got your meta glasses. I need people to be, I need all the tea. We need y'all to get all the tea tomorrow. Okay, get all of the tea. Oh, okay. First lady saying it was the girl she did not approve. I guess. But the girl that was approved, was she always the girl that was approved? What was that girl's name? Fatum. Was Fatum only allowed to be with both of them? Like when she and Fatum would go on trips, what did that mean? Did that mean they was gonna refrain from doing whatever they had going on? Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm just saying. Baby, I think, I got a feeling Kandi gonna come out here and she is gonna be with a girl. I feel like Candy's next relationship might just be a girl. It might even be Fatum. I don't know, but I feel like her next relationship won't be with a man. And I think she'll come public with it. Because at this point, it has been speculated for years. And then, we were let in on some of it. So I got a feeling that that's going to be her next move. I'm just saying. Let's see here. The Libra Diva has fucked around and gifted 5 membership. Oh my gosh. Thank you, that Libra Diva. Okay, so Victoria is blessed. Mimi, daughter here. Hey, daughter here. I ain't seen her in a million years. Is she really over here? Mr. JTV, Queen Trail, hello everybody. Welcome to Club V. You can thank that Libra Diva for that. Thank you, the Libra Diva. Thanks, boo. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Okay. My God. All right, so that happened. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, something else that happened is that King. There was something else I wanted to show y'all before we get there. Hold on. I forgot. Damn it, man. What did I do with it? Ugh. I forgot. Wait a minute, y'all. Did I put it in Instagram? I think it's in my Instagram. Baby, there was something else I saw today that had me hollering. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, we got to pull this up, too. Okay. This is, yeah. Okay, hold on one second, but that's not what I was looking for. But it's all related. Good. Let me see. I put it. I'm sure I sent it to myself. Didn't I? Huh. Okay, I must have sent it over here. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I meant to bring this up. It made me crack the hell up. What did I do with it? Ugh. Well, okay, so I can't find this. Wait, not blindsided. Hold on. Now, this is something else I want to come back and cover if I can. But this isn't what we're here to talk about today. I plan to come out here and talk about, Tina Campbell from Mary Mary. Her husband, Teddy Campbell, has filed for divorce. I don't know if y'all watched Mary Mary or were fans of Mary Mary. Baby, I love that show. But there was a whole situation. Here, let me show y'all real quick, because this is clearly something we can come back and talk about. Eventually, might want to go back and do a deep dive about gospel singer Tina Campbell blindsided and crushed after her husband files for divorce. Now, I didn't know it was a blindside, and it may or may not have been. Who knows? But he has filed for divorce, which is interesting because this nigga was cheating his ass off. Are you kidding me? I mean, he was Jesus, okay? He was cheating. Now, on the flip side of that, Tina ain't always been the nicest person. She ain't never come across as the nicest person. She always seemed a little lightweight, difficult out here. I loved me some Erica, but Tina would kind of mess with me. I love Goo Goo. I love them. You know, I love the family, the mama, all that. But Tina, some days, child, Tina be showing her ass, okay? And yeah, it's a lot. But, you know, I never thought that she needed to be cheated on, especially not he was like, allegedly, it looked as if dude was habitual with it, like habitually cheating, and both of them being public figures. It's just anyway, so there's that. But that's not what I was going to show you. Let's go over here because I didn't know this. We can look at this together. Let me what I wanted to show you had something to do with this, but it wasn't this. I didn't realize it. So okay, so here's the guy, the crazy guy at the door. Okay, remember him? The crazy home invader person. Okay, hold on one second. Let me close my door. I hate having the studio door closed because it gets hot in here. But you know, I know y'all didn't know this, but I can be a little loud sometimes. So I know y'all didn't know. I know I'll be quiet out here and stuff. So, you know, but sometimes I can get loud and I don't want to, you know, disturb, you know, people that aren't in the studio with me. You know what I mean? Anyway, so here's old boy who came and invaded that man's home. All right. It says, the guy caught on the ring cam forcing his way into a family home in Fairfield, California, made his first court appearance this week after prosecutors tacked on extra charges and a judge bumped up his bail big time. Because I remember I told you that it said something about his bail was like $35,000, but then I looked up and it was up to like $250. So let's see. Oh, wait, let me go back a second. The woman he chose said Tina was unlikable to me, but I felt bad for her when it came out about Teddy cheating on her. And that's exactly how I felt, the woman he chose. I felt like she is very unlikable at times and that she came across abrasive and rude. Hell, when she was on Sunday's Best, she was an asshole. Like, she really was an asshole towards people. I don't think she has to be an asshole. And I don't think it's a good look when you are a gospel singer to be an asshole. Like, I mean, didn't even try to hide it. It was very difficult with her sisters. Like, just difficult with her husband too. Now, I'm not saying that gives him a right to cheat on her, because when he did cheat on her, I saw how broken and hurt she was, and I understood all the rage. And then she even forgave him and all of that. I felt bad about all of that. I honestly did, because I know that hurts. But baby, she was anywho. So I don't know. It's probably for the best they broke up anyway, because he probably can't stop cheating. I don't know. But that nigga was cheating all of the time. Anyway. Okay, so back to this food right here, okay? Okay, so it says Jason Thomas Nichols, he's 30 years old, of Solano County. I'm not familiar with any of this. Fairfield, Solano, I don't know where any of this stuff is, y'all, okay? I'm here in California. I don't know California. I ain't trying to be funny, okay? That's it. That's all I got for now, all right? Showed up in court Monday facing 4 felony counts tied to the April 7th incident. The whole thing blew up online when Ring doorbell footage spread fast and racked up millions of views. In the video, Nichols is seen pacing around outside the house, ripping off the doorbell camera. and banging on the door while yelling threats. He allegedly demanded to be let in, asked about a child inside, and called himself Harry Dresden, the detective from those books. A pregnant woman and her 5-year-old son were home at the time and hid in the garage until the dad rushed back after watching it live on his cameras. He grabbed a shovel to protect his family, and things turned into a fight where both men got head injuries. So let me say this. Remember I said I didn't believe necessarily that there was a woman and child in the house, because when he got done banging that fool in the head or whatever, and he went outside, it seemed like, because he just walked, I'm talking about the owner at this point. When he got out, he walked straight out. He dropped the shovel and walked out into the street. I know he was upset and everything, but I was like, nah, nobody was in there, because you would think he would have gone back in the house. Oh, child, but maybe he needed a minute. I really did not believe somebody was in there. Fairfield police arrived quickly and arrested him. They say he lives right behind the home and had no real connection to the family. Officers also noted he wasn't a military veteran like he claimed during the standoff. Nichols now faces charges of burglary, assault with a deadly weapon, vandalism, and making criminal threats. Prosecutors added a 5th count for allegedly annoying or S-ing a child. What? Prosecutors added a 5th count for allegedly annoying or S-ing a child under 18 based on a separate run-in with a kid 2 days earlier on April 5th. Oh my God. During the hearing, Judge William Pendergast raised his bail from $35,000 to $250,000, pointing to the threats and how close Nichols lives to the victims. My God. Nichols didn't enter a plea. His next court date is April 23rd. Lock this deranged, sick motherfucker up. Let's see what's here. No, that's not what I wanted to see. Wait, let's see what's here. Oh, this is the video. So that's him. What's wrong with his eye? Huh? Somebody need to bust him in the other one and make a match. What's wrong with his eye? This fool, something is wrong with him. But we knew that. Child, there was something I saw earlier, child, that had me hollering. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. Let me see if I can find it, because, baby, it had me cracking up. But this shit ain't funny. All of that was scary. The fact that he made his way into that house. I want to know how he got into that house. Oh, my God. Let me see. How can I find this thing? Jesus. Let's see. If I go here, and then I go here, am I going to find it? Am I going to find it? I guess I ain't. I guess I'm not going to find it, y'all. Let me see. Did I like it? Maybe I liked it. Let me see. Oh, did I save it? Yes. Here we go. This shit right here. Child, this thing right here. Okay. Here y'all go. Okay. So this is what I wanted to show you. Ridiculous. People are so funny. Okay. People are so funny. Look at this. Look at this. Watch.
Hi there. Can you open this door, please?
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay. There seems to be something going on.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door. Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Look at him.
Bro, if you don't leave,
Open this fucking door. Open this door, I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
Oh my God.
leave my house. You don't.
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
Everyone's okay. What do you want?
Look at him. He's doing the stare down and everything. Look at him. He got on the same trench coat and everything, child.
Can you leave my house, please?
Can you open this door, please?
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
I don't know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood, that's for sure.
Wait.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
Y'all.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker.
Y'all do understand that this is just not a YouTuber, but he might be a YouTuber. I don't know. His name on Instagram is Lacey himself. He has 2.1 million subs over there, followers on Instagram. Yo, he looked like this dude and he's doing everything like the dude. Watch.
Open the door. This is my neighborhood. Open the fucking door.
Oh my God. People are crazy.
Now. Or I will fucking end you.
Oh my God.
Do you understand me?
God, look at him. Watch this. Look.
Fucking door! I will fucking kill you! Open this fucking door!
Oh my God.
I will fucking kill you! Open this door! Open this fucking door! Open this fucking door!
Look. Oh my God.
Hello?
People are so crazy. Okay. So anyway, he was over there imitating the shit. Okay. And had it down. He looked just like that fool. Oh my God. Anyway, so I just wanted to show y'all that. But I didn't know that the guy went to court, and I didn't know he had SA'd a girl. Hey, happy to be happy. Who was it that said, and I think you're right. I do remember it now. Wait, who said it? Messy Sessy. I heard a sliding glass door. I used to leave mine unlocked a lot. No, Messy Sessy, don't you do that. Y'all better lock them motherfucker. Let me ask you this. If you did leave it unlocked, Messy Sessy, at the point you see a fool outside banging and shit, wouldn't you go lock it? Especially if you know you got a baby in there, because anybody being this demanding about trying to get in the house is crazy to me. You know what I mean? It's like he's insane, and he was so adamant about ensuring that he was going to be able to get in there. Like he was aggressive as hell. So I'm surprised they just didn't lock it. But let me tell y'all something. Don't just lock that damn sliding door. You better get you a stick, some kind of pole, something that you can have down there at the base of that damn door. Make sure it's locked and put that down there. Because, if anything, to get in, they would have to break that glass. And it might take them a minute. They may not want to break a glass because then they got to, they could get cut. So y'all make sure your doors are locked, your windows are locked, all of that stuff. Okay? All of that stuff. What you say, attitude and Tylenol? I set up a barricade. I pray I never need to call or help because they will have a hard time getting that part. That part. Yes. Do all of those things. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to the next thing. Let's get into King Harris, shall we? Baby, they going to need to do something about King Harris because he is just, he's a danger to his damn self. Like, he's a dad now. He's still doing irresponsible-ish. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do me a favor, hit that like button for me, please, and thank you. Okay? Do me that. That's solid. Okay? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But King Harris's ass, he done got pulled over again. Okay, so I am getting this from Rolling Out. The video is not going to be really big. Actually, let me see. I probably can. Let me try and make it a little bigger for y'all. It's not going to be very big. It's not the clearest or anything. TMZ does have a better version, but it's TMZ, and I'm scared of them. Okay, they scare me, and I don't have time to play with TMZ. Okay, I respect them. Okay, I stay in my lane over here. I don't need them doing shit to my channel. Okay, so we gonna have to, y'all got to bear with me, and I'm gonna have to bear with this. Okay. But apparently, King was driving in a 40-mile-per-hour zone, but he was doing 70. When the cop goes to, gets behind him, he slows down, but to 60 miles per hour. So he's doing 60 in a 45. Okay? And he has a weapon on the dash. Okay? A pow. All right? So let's watch and see what happens here. I don't think it starts right there. This is T.I. right here, because T.I. comes on the scene. This is a pretty quick, this is like 4 minutes here. And I don't think it starts right. The video I saw, which was TMZ's, it shows the cop from inside his car when he's, pulling out behind King. And that's when that's how I know he went from 70 to 60, because the cop is like, damn, he just slowed down to 60 miles per hour. Yes, the real VB. There you go. The real VB, speeding, smoking, and a pow in the car. Just slow and remedial as fuck. How many times he got to get locked up? How many times he got to see and know that his dad had pow problems in the past? Somebody need to whoop this nigga ass. Now, I know he is a father right now, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Okay? I'm just saying. See, I come from an abusive family. You was never too old to get ass whooping in my family, okay? And I mean that. You could be grown as fuck. You could still get your ass whooped in my family out here cutting up, okay? I'm just telling you. So I tried to stay on the straight and narrow for the most part, okay? But I've seen my cousins. I've seen them go through it, okay? I'm just saying, hey, Ducky Dexter. All right, so let's listen. Let's see how this happens, shall.
Yes, sir. He's currently under arrest for obstruction.
Okay,
so
here we go.
Want stepping out, and we're going to talk right here real quick back here.
About what?
You need to step out of the vehicle.
Step out for what?
So there's a firearm in this vehicle. You're already speeding. You don't have anything on you. I'm separating you from the firearm. All right. Are you going to get out of the car or not?
Tell me why.
I already told you why.
You didn't
Pennsylvania versus Mims. Are you getting out or not? Supreme Court case law. Are you getting out or not?
I don't know what it is.
All right. You need to get out of the car.
You're not telling me
If you do
why.
not get out of the car, you'll be arrested for obstruction.
You're going to arrest me for obstruction?
Yes, if you do not get out of the car.
I don't know why. I don't feel safe.
All right. If you do not.
You don't feel safe. Okay, so let's be very clear about something. At this point, somebody really needs to advise this young man as to how he needs to conduct himself whenever the police are involved. You may not like the police. They could be harassing the fuck out of you. They could be racist as a motherfucker. Do exactly what they say, especially if you are black, but most especially if you are a black man. Get the entire fuck out of the car if that is what they told you to do. okay? Don't argue with him. Any and everything that you think they are doing wrong, take note of it. Make it a mental note, okay? Write the shit down after the fact. But do not argue with these police. Don't do it. Don't argue with them. Do whatever they say to do. And then argue the case in court or whatever else you need to do after the fact. Handle those things once you are home. But in the moment, do what they say to do. Jay Vickers said, V, he done been through this hundreds of times and all of his body cams are the same. Facts. He's quite defiant, Jay Vickers. And we've played them over here. We've played at least one or two of them in the past. This boy, and that's why I'm saying he knows how this goes. T.I. knows how this goes. I don't understand why he would even play like this. I guess he think because he's saying why. I don't know why. Because he ain't raising his voice. He doesn't, appear to be coming across aggressive, but he is being defiant. Absolutely he is. And this never, ever is going to go his way. So he might as well just do the right thing. CJ said, right, V. That's what I told my son. I said, come home. We can take care of everything when he is safely home. I just said it to my son like 2 days ago. And honestly, I've said it for years. Don't get me wrong. I've said it for years. But just being out here watching some of the body cams, I was like, babe, especially now with things being this racism and shit is at its height that it's been in decades. You know what I mean? Not to say, because we all know these cops can be very, very fucking racist. We know the foundation of the police and how it started. We know all of those things. That doesn't mean that every officer is an asshole, but we do know there are some out here. We also know that there's some scary ones out here. The bottom line is you can't win. You can't win. So just let it be. Do what they say to do and fight the shit after the fact. Okay, here we go. Let's listen.
Get out of the car, you'll be arrested for obstruction.
I don't feel safe.
Do not get out of the car, you'll be arrested for
You're not
obstruction.
telling me a valid reason why I
That's
need to get out
a
of the car.
perfectly valid reason. Like, Google it if you want to. It's not.
The valid reason is by law, they can give you a lawful order to step out of that vehicle and you had better do it. You had better do it.
Going to end well for you.
Let me call my lawyer, man.
You have that right, but you're not even under arrest right now. You're still just detained.
Stay in my car.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Get out of the car.
You're just detained at this point. You're not even arrested yet.
Hey, Quinn. So I'm pulled over right now, and they telling me I got to get out the car for what reason?
Because we're going to have a conversation back at the back of the
They
car.
want to have a conversation.
You need to get out of the car.
Back.
Doesn't matter why.
I'm doing that. I'm not getting out the car because you want to have a... No, I'm not getting out the car.
Okay.
All right. So
All right. So at this time, you are under arrest. You are not free to leave.
Man,
You are under arrest.
I'm not...
Now, here's the thing. I don't know who he called here, right? But he does make another call to who he says is his attorney. But let's listen.
Under arrest.
You are under arrest. I'm informing you that you are under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
And that's the other thing. I get so sick of these people saying, I'm not under arrest. I'm not detained. I'm not. Dude, you don't get to... Let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever known anybody to say, I am under arrest? How about this? I'm under arrest. Nobody arrests themselves. Just like you don't have the authority to arrest yourself, you don't have the authority to unarrest yourself. If they say you are arrested, you're arrested. If they say you are detained, you are detained. Stop being so damn defiant. Ugh.
Hold on, my lawyer calling. Hey, so a police officer is right here telling me I have to step out my car And I'm telling him I don't want to step out my car. He's telling me to step out the car to have a conversation.
I've already told you you're under arrest. You're under arrest at this point.
And he's trying to tell me since I didn't want to step out the car, I'm under arrest, bro. I'm under arrest.
But you are under arrest at this point.
I think, and see, this is the thing. I can't quite make out what the person on the phone is saying, but it totally sounds like they're saying you need to step out of the car. If they tell you to step out of the car, you need to step out of the car. I think that's what the person is saying, but I don't know. But that's what it sounds like. I'm going to go back just a little bit because that's what it sounds like to me. But let's listen.
Arrest. You're under arrest at this point.
And he's trying to tell me since I didn't want to step out the car, I'm under arrest, bro. I'm under arrest.
But you are under arrest at this point. All right? So you need to get out of
I think he said if he asks you to step out of the car, you have to. I think that's what that person is saying. Okay. Attitude and Tylenol say, yeah, that's what he said. Now he feels stupid. Ugh. Let's listen.
your car right now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So did it make y'all feel tough?
No, not the slightest. All it does is give me some paperwork.
He said, now this make y'all feel tough. No, it must have made you feel tough. Do you feel tough? Do you feel tough out here telling the police what you not gonna do? Do you feel tough telling them you're not detained, you're not arrested, you're not getting out? Okay. Well, how are you tough now in these damn handcuffs? See, one of these times he's gonna do this shit. He's gonna take his little raggedy ass in that damn jail, and somebody's gonna teach him what his parents and folks ain't taught him. They gonna teach him the hard way. Because obviously he don't give a damn about going to jail. Because I don't get it. This little, he's like a little runt. He's the runt of the litter. He ain't got no talent. He's not the best looking. He ain't the most talented. Child, ain't the best behaved. He's raggedy as fuck. This is his claim to fame. Out here getting arrested and shit. Looking crazy in a Pikachu outfit. Anyway, here we go.
All right,
All you have to do is get out the car.
file your paperwork. You want me to get out my car to talk to me about what? There's nothing to talk about.
This is not your car. You're absolutely flying down the road at 70 miles an hour in a 45.
Never had a police
Also,
tell me to step out the car to ask simple questions.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's
Ever.
a firearm within like 2 feet of both of our faces. Yeah, I'm gonna have
It's
you
in
step out
front
of
of
the car.
you. It's in front of you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You had a pow in the car and he could see it. He is not going to feel safe with you sitting in that car. You need to step your little raggedy runt ass out the car and be glad he didn't pow you. Ooh, because that's the other thing. It's almost like you don't have to antagonize these people. Because some of them are looking for an opportunity to do the very thing you are over here antagonizing them to do. So stop. Why give them any room? Boy.
Not just that, you have an open THC container in the center console.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Who do you want to pick up the car and the gun? I gotta be here in 30 minutes or less.
What happened at home with y'all? What y'all so upset about?
All right. Who are we calling? Okay. We are over at 7050 Jimmy Carter
Just
Boulevard.
tell them American Deli.
Do you know about how long
American
it'll take you
Deli.
to get over here?
American Deli.
There's a lot of us.
American Deli.
7050
American
Jimmy
Deli.
Carter Boulevard. 7050 Jimmy
Alright,
Carter
now hang
Boulevard.
my phone up and lock my phone.
All right.
Hang my
All right,
phone
about
up
how
and
long
lock
will it
my
be
shit.
for you to get here?
Hang it up and lock it.
Now that's T.I. Now, so now he's talking to, the cop is talking to T.I. on the phone, on King's phone. Now you want the cop to hang up. You want him to talk to your daddy, but now you won't even let your daddy handle the shit. And now you're still being belligerent from inside the vehicle. Boy, somebody whoop this nigga ass. Okay? Just whoop his ass. Don't break no bones. Don't cause him any permanent harm. Just whoop his ass one good time. And T.I., it need to be you. It really needs to be you, T.I. Because this nigga don't respect shit. Evidently, he don't respect you either. And probably one of the reasons why, look, we saw King at 15, 16 years old in the house smoking weed in front of his parents. Like, this nigga is unruly as fuck. Just bad as hell. Whew.
Hang it up and lock it. Hang it up and lock it. Alright, now let go.
Yes, sir. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, my son detained.
Yes, sir. He's currently under arrest for obstruction.
Okay.
As well as a variety of other traffic charges.
Right.
Yeah, he was caught doing 70 in a 45. He was instructed to step out of the vehicle because there was a firearm on the dashboard, and we wanted to separate him from that, and he refused.
Did he express his fear for safety?
We got to be safe.
You mean did he express his need for safety? They expressing their need for safety. If they tell him to get out the car, I'm gonna need T.I. I'm gonna need his whole family. I'm gonna need the entire Harris family to sit down with an attorney and some police officers that they trust, and let them educate the family on how to behave when it comes to dealing with law enforcement. And if that doesn't do it, just sit out here like we do and watch these damn body cams. You will see there are things that you can do to avoid getting arrested. Sometimes it is simply a ticketed offense. But we be feeling like we got to have something to say. We got to have the last word. We gotta let people know who we are and who we know, and that we gonna sue these people. I want to know, what time in life has anybody ever told the police, okay, you know that's a lawsuit, and that stopped the arrest from happening? If I'm going to sue you, I don't need to inform you. I just need to do it. And it doesn't help your case if you do have a reason and right to sue them. It doesn't help your case to be out here just being belligerent and anyway. Let's listen.
He's right there with gun. Right?
Understood.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So there's absolutely no way to resolve this.
No, he was told multiple times that he needed to get out of the vehicle. He was even told that, according to Supreme Court case law, he is required to exit a vehicle when he is requested to do so by a law enforcement officer. Pennsylvania versus Memphis, he stated that, he doesn't have to, he doesn't want to. He was informed that he is under arrest at this time. He was still continuing to refuse to exit the vehicle. And it wasn't until his lawyer called him back and said, you need to get out of the car right now, that he got out of the car.
Yep. We're getting married.
Right. Yeah, because ultimately what wound up happening is I moved to LA.
Wait, what is this noise? It's stuff playing in my background that I don't even know of. Oh, I see what happens. It goes in, because this is on Facebook, you guys, so it automatically goes to the next thing that pops up. Anywho, so that was that little nigga, okay? Y'all saw what had happened there, okay? Anyway, somebody need to whoop his ass, and I mean that, in the nicest way possible. Whip this little nigga's ass, because he's a problem. All right? He is a problemo. All right, so now let's move on to the next thing, child. Let's get back to Sonya and her being sad and confused as to why y'all say it's her fault that he getting a divorce from Shirley. Okay? I want y'all to know that Sonya does not understand why it is that y'all say that she is the reason for the divorce, for his divorce. Okay? So let's get ready. We listened to the first two calls. We are on call number 3. Okay? All right. Did y'all hit the like button though? Y'all ready? Please hit the like button. Let me see what y'all saying about, oh boy. Mistress Monica said, that's crazy. I'm going to follow instructions and have my day in court. King escalated the issue with the police. He always does. He always does. Shirley said, I didn't like King on the show. I know that's right. He's not a likable kid. He's not a likable kid. Why we talking about all these unlikable people on reality? Tina, okay, Tina Campbell and King, okay, King Harris, just not likable. Jay Vicker said, child T.I., you know the process. Meet him at the station or go home and wait for him to call you with bond money. Yeah, because they think that, by calling T.I. that, and maybe it has worked in the past, where if T.I. shows up to the spot, because of his celebrity, he's able to get out of stuff. Maybe that's what they're hoping for. And I get it. You want to use whatever you can to help your kid. But honestly, it doesn't seem to help their kid. You would have thought that having that baby, and I do think that the baby did calm him down. But dude, you should be very, very careful. You have a child, a son to come home to. Make it make sense. Make Beauty Forever said they have bailed him out and now he knows he won't have consequences. That bullshit T.I. was spewing to the cop. Yeah. Did he express that he's unsafe? Nigga. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Okay, Mistress Monica said, wow, Bonitail is extra dumb if she doesn't know why Shirley divorced Nesto. You slept with him, dummy. Yes, she and a bunch of other people. But did she? Or did them toys sleep with him? Did the toys sleep with her? Or did Nesto? From what I understand, the toys was cheating on Shirley. Why was the toys cheating on Shirley, y'all? All right. Hey, Granny the Great. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. Call number 3.
Please hold. Hello, this is a prepaid call from
William Pryor.
William
and
Pryor.
at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility.
To accept this call, your current balance is $22.52. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello.
So that's a drill session right there, huh?
That's what it is. It's and then you got half people that are just open to what's the conversation going to be, and let me see how she is, and then you got a lot of people that just come in there with the hate because of everything that was said from the bloggers, all the crap and all of this, that, and the other. So they're running with the hate torch, and you got some that just. Some of them, it's like 2 or 3 of them that would come in and just say little things, nasty things, or just to the point, things kind of harsh. Again, because I'm very light with the response. I'm not, well, fuck you, and I'm saying I'm not doing all of that. They always at the end be like, okay, well, thank you, for answering, and because there'll be a couple of them that go there. But there was one guy last night that was just being so team, Nesto. They kept telling him to shut up. And he was like, block her. And I'm like, I'm not, because you could get, like, Molly was blocking me for being too nice on the other girl's channel when I kept saying, I love, and I hope they get back together. And they was like, block. And I'm sitting here like, wow, that's fucked up. How y'all gonna block me because I'm saying, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. So this was before my face or whatever came out. And me and Yvette just saying all kind of nice things, and we hope that him and Shirley get back together, and we love, and they belong together, and da-da-da. And they was like block, because they was just, everybody was just hating. She's this, and he's, just hate. So because I wasn't on there hating, it was a problem.
You are always hating. I don't know a bigger hater. This lady is always hating on everybody, other women, most specifically other Black women. I think that's who she hates more than anybody. But she's not a lover of Black people. She is not a respecter of relationships, most specifically marriages. She don't even love her own kids. I mean, like not in the way that she should. It's crazy. So there's no bigger hater out here than this young, not even young, this person, okay? This person. She is a hater. And that is what it is.
I can't believe he said that. Wait, what's going on? Look out, the trash is falling.
The trash. Just damn trash. You heard me, okay? You heard me. Hey, Mistress Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. Mistress Monica says she's lying. She wants Nesto for herself. And you know we know that shit. You know we know that shit. Ciao. Okay. Thank you, Mistress Monica. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who has gifted memberships and super chatted today. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's listen to this hating heifer.
And that's why I was like, y'all can't sit here and try to guide the narrative and say, oh, this is just a hate room. Or this is just a love room. You know, it's whatever, but just keep it respectful. I didn't get nobody calling me Shirley Strawberry this week like they normally do. I didn't read the comments yet, so I don't know. But just on the type ones, you know, I didn't get. I may have them dismissed them. I don't know. They go so fast and it's little or whatever. But to my knowledge, I didn't see any, you know, name calling this week. So the silly sign is stupid, simple, whatever. They always want to know about my voice and my tone. Oh, well, you used to sound so like this in the beginning of the phone calls, and now you sound like this. Because I used to always be in the bed after work, just chill. And I don't have to talk like that with him. Like, they just want me, like, how am I supposed to sound? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be all, you know, oh, hey, and you want me, and all like that. I just talk like we talk, to, like, whatever. It is not no, you know, and oh, y'all both sound dumb. We don't need to sound like we're not in the business meeting. What do we need to use? Big words?
Hey, man, these folks crazy, man.
Say so, judgmental. It's crazy. Like, what? How are we supposed to sound? Like, reading off the dictionary and no. Well, Shirley's like, Shirley, that's how she talks because that's her job. And that's what she's just adapted over 20 years of talking like that. Just like the Brat. When the Brat first got on the radio, she sounded like how the Brat used to sound back in the Rat days. She has turned over. Now she sounds like a professional radio person. Because it's been, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years she's been on the radio now. So she has changed over, and that's how she is now. Same thing with everybody that's in radio. Your job is to speak. After so many years, this is your norm now. You're not talking like this. Although sometimes people can, like, take it there. But for the most part, this is your conversation. When I'm at work, I talk like I need to talk. If I'm in a business meeting, I talk how I need to talk. If I'm just chilling, talking to somebody, and that's just what it is. I'm just talking.
That shit can't get irritating and aggravating. It can't.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It's just, they just pick something just to pick at you. And just, let me fuck with her about this. You know, like, it's a casual conversation with a person in jail. And we just, you know what I'm saying, we're just friends talking about whatever. So I don't have to sound a certain way. Oh, well, he don't sound like he's smart. That don't mean he don't.
He don't sound like he's smart, neither do you. The shit that come out your mouth makes us know that you're not smart, but we damn sure don't even have to listen to the message from Nesto. All we got to do is hear his voice. All we got to do is hear the words. We don't even have to put the words together to interpret what he meant by the words in order to know that this nigga ain't smart, okay? We don't even have to figure out how dumb he is if we're looking at his arrest record, okay? 20 cycles, that's dumb. That's dumb as fuck. And the fact that you are over here with this man acting like he's the best thing since sliced bread, you are so in love. You know he's married. You know he's an inmate. You know he ain't never gave you a whole lot of time in the first place. And you're still here spending $600 a month on phone calls. You're dumb. Okay, so nobody has to go out of their way to hate on you, Sonya, or to think that you're dumb. You just do dumb shit, and we come to that conclusion. Honestly, baby. Ooh, Miss Mesmerized, no, it's no trial tomorrow. There is a hearing. There's a hearing, and they're going to cover multiple things, is our understanding. Because, the RICO case is going to be addressed. I think maybe they may set the date for the trial tomorrow for that. They also have the SA case, and all of that stuff is being addressed at some point tomorrow, too. So we've got people, folks going to be there. Okay, I know Native going to be there. I know Black But Not Bitter is going to be there. I heard Attitude and Tylenol is going to be there. Who else? And then all the other usual suspects. Okay. If you want to know, I'm gonna tell you, Sonya won't be there, but maybe after court she'll meet up with her friend. I don't know.
Look at the trash. It suits him. Get out of here.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, Jay Vickers, you might go too. You may go too. Okay. All right. Well, look, this is what I'm thinking I might do, because I'm sure, like I said, I was talking to Native earlier, and I was asking him, I was like, what time do you think you're going to go live tomorrow, whatever. Again, they don't know how long they're going to be there tomorrow, because, a lot of times in court, they may assign the hearing to start, you may be on the docket for 9:30, but that doesn't mean you will go at 9:30, depending upon how many people they're talking to. You don't know where they're going to fall, right? So they don't know how long they're going to be there tomorrow, and then they have to, then get back home and get settled and that kind of thing. So my guess is he probably won't go live before 7 or 8. I don't know. But what I'm thinking about doing, because I've already talked to Black But Not Bitter. We just got to talk about when we're going to be able to chat with her. But I might just do members only Zoom. And we can talk to Black But Not Bitter that way. And then we can also go and see Native as well. Attitude and Tylenol, you should come to the Zoom, girl. Okay? You and Black But Not Bitter should come to the Zoom. If you got, if you can. And I'll skip, I'm going to go live during the day, probably do some Nesto stuff just to be in the whole spirit of Nesto shit, But, yeah, you might need to, we'll do a members only Zoom. So keep that in mind. Attitude and Tylenol. Okay, cool. I'll figure out a good time, and we can go from there, depending upon what makes the best sense. But then we'll all be at Natives, Okay. Anyway, because God know. Oh, now you do know old girl has a Rule 22. She claims she is going to live stream. She be acting real funny. I'm going to see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I didn't even ask that. I think Dennis might be there. I didn't ask him. I'll see what I can find out about that too. Because I don't know if he has a Rule 22 or not. What you say? Oh, Black But Not Bitter. Okay, so tomorrow, I'll be in touch with you via text tomorrow morning. Okay, girl. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need you and Attitude and Tylenol. Come over to the Zoom. And then we'll go over there to Natives as well. All right. Hey, Prima Wanda. Okay, y'all. All right, let's listen.
He's not college educated in his field. This is
smart.
Right? That's what. He don't sound like he's smart. He doesn't have to sound like he's smart talking to me, because we're not talking about anything. We just have a conversation. So if he's in a meeting, I'm sure he know how to switch it up and sound like how he needs to sound. And I told him, my dad did not know how to read. He dropped out of school. He was raised on a farm. He could only read blueprints and certain parts of a contract. He knew everything about construction, and the man made millions. Paid cash for everything.
So here's the difference between your dad and Nesto. Your dad was clearly smart. Okay, let's do that. Wait, Ducky Dexter said, V, I can't watch her. She irritates me. Honey, she irritates everybody. She irritates everybody. And by she, y'all know who she talking about. Y'all already know who she talking about when she says she.
She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. with you. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you. Ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You are first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking, and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't a.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Child, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, okay? The devil is a lie, okay? Anywho, yeah, Ducky Dexter, none of us can really handle her. You know what I mean? And none of us can handle that heifer. She's just too messy and don't even know how to be professional. So it's kind of hard, child. It's real damn hard. But back to Sonya, Victoria's Blessed says she's a liar. She said that her dad used to screw people over and owe them money. She said a lot of shit, and we know she don't care that much about her dad. You know, the fact that, you know, for whatever reason, and we don't know what the reason is, but they stopped talking. He probably had to get Sonya together about some shit, right? And then this man was dying. And she wouldn't go see him. And then once he passed away at the funeral, she said, I didn't cry because I didn't want to be fake. Like, anybody who talks like that, I don't respect. Ain't no telling. And because she does just really, you know, we've seen how disrespectful and how she conducts herself in life, right? She's not a respecter of persons. Like, she doesn't respect shit. So I can't trust that she didn't do something that would cause a break in a relationship with her father. But what I do know is her father was successful enough and smart enough where if he couldn't read, trust and believe, he was smart enough to find people, attorneys that he could trust or whomever that could do that for him. But I don't believe that he can't read worse or equal to Nesto's lack of reading skills. I'm just not going to equate the two. In my opinion, they're not the same. Okay, they're not the same. The other thing is, just because I told y'all, my grandfather, who the person I considered to be my grandfather, which was really my great uncle, my grandfather could not read. He could not read. He had like a third grade education. I'm not going to say he couldn't read anything, but he was not a reader per se, but he was smart. Now we talking about a black man that was born in, my grandmother's born 1903. He was born in 1908, something like that. Like we're talking about people from a whole nother time in life. You know, things were different. And he still was smart. He had acres and acres of land and crops and animals and stuff. So they were farmers. And while they weren't rich people, they weren't broke people. That was how he made his living. He did not work a job. He worked his land, and he was able to take care of his family for all of his life. They bought a house. They didn't own nothing on their house. It wasn't no big, huge mansion, but they did good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear this shit about the reading part. We know that your dad was smart, because if he can read a fucking blueprint, we know he's smart. Okay? And if he knows everything about construction and he's a good businessman, that is not Nesto. So please stop over here comparing this raggedy piece of shit nigga to people who was doing legitimate business and who clearly has smarts. Because this one right here, he doesn't. Period. Now let's get back into it and hit that like button, please. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you can sit there and say, and then you can have a person with a college education and know all the big words, and they ain't got shit in the bank. So don't sit here and say, just because the person sound a certain way.
It's buffering. Sorry, y'all.
That puts them in a lower class of somebody that knows how to speak.
Now, let's be clear about this. You said that there are people with college degrees that ain't got no money in the bank. That is very, very true. But this nigga right here is illiterate as fuck, and he ain't got no money in the bank either. So again, we are comparing apples to motherfucking bananas, and this is nuts. Okay, this is nuts. You're comparing apples to bananas, and heifer, you are nuts. Oh my God. Okay.
That's black people criticism, you know. He chooses to talk the way you want to talk around me, and that's fine. I don't give a shit. You don't have to use big words and fancy conversations with me just in a conversation. We ain't talking about shit.
He don't know shit. He don't know none of them words. He can't talk like that. But you know he's taking it in. It ain't lost on Nesto that the people out here think he's stupid. Because honestly, if you cared about this man, you wouldn't be telling him that we out here, we think he dumb as fuck. Okay? That don't make a man who's locked up in jail feel better about himself. A man who's locked up in jail, whose wife done left him, whose friends ain't around, whose kids don't give a damn about him, who nobody comes to visit him but you, and every attorney has quit. That don't make him feel no better that the people who out here listening to all his damn phone calls, following his case, think he is dumb as fuck. This right here, don't ever, I want y'all, please promise me that when I am down and out, that you don't try to be my cheerleader like Sonya is his, because this type of cheerleading I can do without. You feel me? Please, I beg of you, if you care, don't do it. Okay? Ooh.
And I'm not gonna sound no type of way either. Because it's supposed to be just a me, him, and the prosecutor conversation. Not me, him, YouTube, and the prosecutor. Although I don't cuss as much. You know, I curse my cussing. But, yeah.
Well, hey, one thing I say, don't you do you. Don't let anybody change your feet. That's the problem. People worry about how somebody else think about them.
Oh, because they're not putting no food on my table.
People
And they're not helping the cause. The cause is...
Yeah, they're just in my... And strangers in our own world right now, because that's what happens. So, can't do nothing about the shit. So, well, can't do shit about it. So, yeah, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Her cheerleading, Jay Vickers said her cheerleading is always questionable. Hers and Lamont's, okay? She always talking about chin up, chin up. We ain't heard her say that in a minute. Chin up, okay? Lamont be like, keep your head up, child, okay? He got the worst cheerleaders ever.
For now, for the time being. So, people think what they want to think. And like I said, I didn't bash the white, or whatever you want to call them people. I didn't bash it like that. I said I respect that. So what they do, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So don't put me into that lane like that. That's basically what I was saying. So yeah, that's basically.
But she was baiting you anyway and trying to push the. She was baiting because the thing of it is, he tried to make it exciting for the views. Even though she didn't even have to do that, because there's so much airplay on this situation, she could have just had a regular conversation and they would have did something. Just on the fact that was the first time he's speaking, first time people seeing, person that everybody's been talking shit on for 6 months, and then now he's talking. The only thing they ever do is hear a me and you conversation, but not a conversation of you talking outside of talking to me, so.
You tell, but I appreciate his reaching out.
No, I gotta find him on my chat because I didn't see him last night. But no, I did say that generally. I did say it. I said that. I said one person did reach out to him and he wanted to say thank you. That meant a lot to him. It made his day. I did say that.
Yeah, it did. It sure did. Yeah, that's untenable one day. It did. Yeah.
I just tell people just be open to both sides and let the court go fair, because sometimes you can go to trial and they fuck you still, but everything go like it's supposed to go and it's a fair trial, and that's a fair trial. Oh, we're gonna sit down when he gets found guilty. We'll go to trial and see what his side is. I said, because I can't speak to anything other than what I know of him and his personality, and then what the state is saying, which we all know from everything has gone on and transpired so far with Roswell, they haven't been 100% honest on anything. So they've been twisting and making things and omitting things, and so it can go either way.
X Too Complicated said, "Child, I'm that friend who will give you BTA, belt to ass, baby. I am that friend too." And people, they don't like it, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, Ruth. Okay. And I try to be compassionate. It's done out of love. My friends do the same to me. So sometimes people don't like to hear the truth, child. They don't want the truth. They just want somebody who's going to pacify them, patronize them. I ain't got time for it. I'm not placating. I'm not doing it. I am going to tell you the fucking truth, and then I'm going to love you through it, and we're going to come up with a solution together, and I'm going to support you. But I am not fucking going to act as if I don't see what I see. I'm going to tell you the truth about it, and you can take it or leave it, but I'm not going to pretend that I don't see what I see. Yeah, and I just I'm not passive aggressive in any way. I tell people where they stand with me. They never have to wonder. But, and if I got to wonder what the fuck is going on with you, we ain't got to be friends. Now that I stand on. Okay? Anyway.
As far as they could go in there and be fair and be truthful, which they don't, because they only care about a win and not a truth. They don't give a shit is this exactly what happened? Is this 100% the truth? They don't care about that shit. They just want to win. You need to win this case at all costs. Oh, okay. Lie, cheat, steal, gotcha. Right. Sink them. We don't care about people's lives.
That is a scary situation, because I've seen.
And it's so weird, and it's the way they feel now about her. They should have felt like that in the very beginning. And it's weird that they went the route that they went and went against her, trying to make her, feel some type of way. You get me? And calling her names and saying this, that, and the other about her.
Who was out here calling Shirley names? It seems so weird. Like, honestly, I wasn't out here listening to all the stuff at the beginning, but I just don't get that. And every time I ask this, because she keeps saying it all the time, Native always says nobody was doing that. I'm like, why does she keep saying that? Who was doing that? Child, I didn't start doing that till recently. Okay, and you know why? I'm just saying, I'm no fan. Just based upon the things I have come to learn. Now, she might be a nice person. She may have, made amends with, her daughter and her friends and all of that, and that's great. But at the end of the day, I'm not a fan. But me not being a fan doesn't mean that I blamed her for what he had going on. That I don't blame her for. And I can't imagine that anybody else did. I think for the most part, people gave Shirley the benefit of the doubt. And Sonya, you just didn't help matters because you had to feel relevant. And because you had this need to feel relevant, you kept coming out here talking on the phone, even after you knew we was out here listening. It didn't stop you. In fact, it emboldened you to do more. Like, go on Natasha K's. Like, girl. Anyway.
When she was unknowledgeable about everything. You get me? It was a shock. It was a surprise.
She was unknowledgeable about everything. About what's everything? See, that's the other reason why this is so stupid. She's the worst kind of advocate, supporter, cheerleader. This is not the first time in the last, because this is all happening the same day where she's had these multiple calls with him. And the calls we were listening to from the same day, she keeps saying things like Shirley didn't know and that's not fair and blah, blah, blah. Didn't know what? that your man was committing crimes? Because that's what I'm hearing you say. Fuck Shirley. You are almost admitting that he's guilty. She was unknowledgeable about what? His crimes? You keep identifying him as being guilty every time she says this shit. Girl.
I came out of nowhere, but somehow they're trying to blame her. And I felt like y'all need to go back to how y'all was treating her at the beginning and really think about that. Go back before July, how y'all was going in and how y'all was going in. And then think about
before July, was anybody following this really? How many people were following this before July when the calls came out in August? I'm so confused. I'm not saying people weren't paying attention, but not like we are now.
why things happened the way they happened. Instead of trying to say, oh no, it's your fault. No. Oh.
That makes no sense.
I said, because you don't know, this is the thing. Oh, well, married men can't have friends. I said, well, my husband was allowed to have friends. I didn't have problems. I had a shitload of friends.
You was only married for 4 months, and you couldn't make that work. So I don't think we should compare your marriage. You were with that man for 4 months, and then you evaded all kinds of service and avoided this man so that he could get a divorce. Y'all were together 4 months. And then he had to chase you down for 4 years.
Until you go out with settlement. And
There's a lot of
let me say this. That's what I'm saying. Most men have friends of opposite sex. And sometimes the wives know. Right, they do. Exactly. And sometimes they know and sometimes they don't. But all married men have a female friend. Either she's at work or an old friend or something. So what I said, it was like, oh, well, this is when me and the girl was on last week. And this made so much sense. This is how I think. I said, I feel more comfortable with my husband being friends with his ex than a new bitch. Because if anything was going to jump off or did jump off, it would have happened already. If it's that curiosity with that new person that you got to watch out for. It's not the person that he already dealt with. Because then they're done that, tried that, and we just cool now. We ain't going back. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Some women are just so insecure. Keeping a man down like that is not going to stop him because men cheat with strangers more than they cheat with people they know. And I don't know why these women just so adamant about thinking once he get married, you lock him in and you can't. And the thing with now, the climate now, I would rather my man have female friends than men friends because men are fucking men now.
So let me get this straight. Okay. I am not a person that believes that men and women can't be friends, that there can't be a platonic friendship amongst men and women of, I'm not that person, okay? However, when you are in a relationship, when you are married, look, let's just not even talk about marriage. Let's just talk about being romantically linked to someone that you are exclusive with. While you all may have friends that are of opposite genders, there should be a way in which you conduct yourself, even in those friendships. There are times of the day that I think are most appropriate to talk to them. I think that how you engage with them, whether that is, are you going out to the club with them? Are you going to parties with them and not taking your spouse or your significant other? Like, I think at some point, if we're all just friends, then we should be able to be friends together. That's not to say you can't go to lunch. It doesn't mean that you even can't do dinner if somebody is in town. I'm not suggesting that, but I am suggesting that there's a way in which you should be conducting yourself with these so-called platonic friends. Let's start there. We can do things together. We can do couples events. We could invite them to the house. We can go to their house for functions. You know what's right and what's not right. You know when it's inappropriate. And that should be a discussion that you have with your significant other about how that should look. Okay, so there's that. But when we are, I'm tripping that she just said, I would rather my man have female friends than men as friends because men are fucking men now. So let me get this straight. If you and the guy are just friends, why are we talking about fucking? If the man is not going to cheat and the woman is not going to cheat, why are you making this distinction that it's better for him to be with female friends than male friends because men are fucking men? Are you suggesting that male and female friends are fucking? Because it sounds like that's what you're saying. Like she does not know how to make an argument that makes any damn sense. Ever. She's always telling on herself in the midst of her own argument. Girl.
It's so many women walking in on their dude with other men. I would feel so much better if I walked in on him with a woman than him there. I can't tell.
So we should be okay. I don't want him fucking nobody. Now, if he's fucking a man, I'm really going to be devastated because I certainly would not have expected that. But I don't expect my man to be fucking nobody. So this idea that she is doing somebody a favor, because I got news for you, this nigga does like to fuck niggas. Huh? He does like to do it. Ooh. It makes no sense. Hey, Rizzy Rozzy. Say, hey, V and Stylers. Coming out of the bushes just to ask if she contradicted her own argument. Men plus exes? Yes. Men plus exes versus men plus new women. I'm so confused. And men plus men versus men plus women. I mean, she's stupid. She's so dumb. And then she wondered why we say she dumb, Rizzy Rozzy. She wondered why we saying she dumb. And she said dumb shit like this. It's better to walk in on him with a woman. I don't want to walk in on him, period. I can't.
That is some shit. I do not want a man that shares that with, fucking men in common with me. Fuck.
What if they fuck transgender women? Is that okay? Because it seems to be okay for Nesto. He'll do it. He ain't got no problem doing it. So make it make sense. Is that what's happening? Huh? Is that okay? So you're doing Shirley a favor by being Nesto's friend because you're a woman that is trying to fuck her man, who was planning to do more of it while she was still engaged in a so-called marriage with him. This lady right here. Something else.
That. No. How many women friends you need? Shit, go. Meet all the women you need. Damn it, you cannot go out with your boy. Fuck that. That's who I...
Be around all the women you want, but wasn't this the same girl that says stay away from women? That women are trouble? Women are a problem? Keep your circle small? I thought that was the plan before. Now he can't be around men. He got to be around women. Which is it? This lady is crazy. Something is not right. She ain't getting no nutrients. Maybe that's the problem. She ain't got no nutrients. Huh?
I'm with you.
That's the problem I would have because Man, I just saw that dude said with Rose and talking about this was for my sneaky link, and the girl thought it was for a woman, and he was like, "No, we dating dudes now." And I was like, and he sounded like a sneaky link, right? And
what
this
the fuck
dude,
is that?
your little side piece, on the low situation.
Okay.
Right. On the low situation. And yeah, so he was buying roses for his dude boo. And he sounded like a straight up freak, nigga. Like, his whole conversation was like, you know what I'm saying, what's up, this, that, and the other. And I was sitting there like, wow, you would have never thought this dude is getting dick down or dicking somebody down. That's a man. You know, he was like, we dating dudes now. And she just looked at him, and he was like, I don't give a fuck. She just looked at me like I was crazy. But yeah, I'm sorry. I would rather my man hang around a bunch of fucking females than with a bunch of dudes.
That is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. And by the way, Nesto is digging down anything and well, no, that'll take that back. He ain't digging down shit. Them toys are, okay? And I heard that the dick is little, okay? That's what they said. They say he got an itty bitty ditty. Now, I ain't seen it, but I talked to somebody who allegedly has, okay? And said it was the worst experience ever. Now, what am I supposed to do with that? Okay. Anywho.
Dudes is fucking dudes a little too
I'm just really confused with that shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm so confused with that shit that to me, God just ain't made no man doing shit like that. I'm just not.
So we wasn't brought up in time. That's the thing. Like, and that's when I went to that gay bar, I just felt like they just destroyed us. That's how I looked at the whole room. I just felt like all the chemicals they put in the food and the water, they completely destroyed us. Because this could have been some, and this is old school speaking and thinking, that could have been healthy boy and girl relationships. But it was girl on girl and boy on boy. The boys had butt jobs and big lips, and the girls was walking around like men with the chest all flat, with the dread braids, and carrying around wallets and beer. And I was just like, what the hell world is this?
So, y'all, they're putting stuff in the water. There's stuff in the water that makes you gay. It makes you gay. The stuff in the food and the water. Okay? Ain't got nothing to do with what you like. It has everything to do with the food and the water. And somehow that's destroying the world. I don't know who you fuck destroys my world on any level. I don't care who you're sleeping with. Okay? I don't know them. I don't care if I do know them. I don't care who you are having sex with. As long as they are not involved in another relationship with somebody else, have at it. But how in the entire fuck is that ruining the entire world? I don't give a damn. And why does she? But she don't give that much of a damn because people been trying to tell her Nesto was sweet like that, okay? And we have proof. Well, we have a witness anyway. We have a witness. I'll just put it like that.
It was just for me, because we from the 80s where boys like girls and girls like boys. And so all of this right here was just like, whoa.
The gay people did not come around until the 90s, y'all. In the 80s, everything was normal. Girls like boys and boys like girls, and no gay people were around. But when they start putting that shit in the water and in the food, the folks got gay. They got gay in the 90s. Did y'all know that? The people had got gay. Okay? They called it. They caught the gay in the 90s. And it's been fucked up. It done fucked up the world ever since. Let Sonya tell it. This is the most ignorant ass shit I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, like, what the fuck?
That shit crazy, ain't it?
Right. I mean, it's just Twilight Zone. That's how I look at it. It's just Twilight Zone. My son, but they had a course when he went to school in California. And it was to help you understand people's differences and all of that stuff. I think that was the introduction to how they was trying to finesse these kids. So when he was telling me about the little movie they had and all of this stuff, I was like, wait, what the fuck, huh? And they just told us to accept people and their differences and said it. I was like, what are they trying to say? And then he was trying to really break it down to me. And I was like, I said, no, it's okay. You respect people and their choices. That's fine. I said, but you're going to stick to what I teach you. And you go with nature. You go with nature. And nature built you to be with a woman. So that's what you be with. And he was like, no, I understand that. I'm like,
I ain't trying to be funny. This going to sound real stereotypical, but I don't mean no harm. But most of the gay people I know are very happy. Like, they're very, I mean, the word gay means happy. Like, the most of the gay people I know, they sweet, they happy, they fun loving, they a good time to be around. I'm just saying. And I'm talking males and females. I'm not, of course, you got some assholes of every sexuality. But the shit she is saying sound crazy as hell. Like, she act like the world has come to an end because her daughter, and y'all say the granddaughter, hell, y'all say the son. Maybe that's why she mad, child. And then you know, Nada says she a feisty little dude. So maybe that's why I don't know. Maybe I don't get it. What'd you say, Jay Vickers? Yes, happy as hell. I ain't trying to be funny. That may sound stereotypical, whatever, and I'll own that. But they tend to be the nicest folks and happy and fun loving. And when I say fun loving, I don't mean trying to fuck everybody. I mean just fun and just, you know, just nice. And they say Canadians are super nice, and so are the gay people, if you ask me. So, generally speaking, I'm just saying. So I don't know why she is so angry. Oh my God. And I didn't know that the 90s is what caused the gay people to come. I didn't know that they wasn't here before that. It's crazy as hell. Jeesh. Ducky Dexter said, carefree and loving themselves. Yes, honestly, most of them are very secure with themselves because you have to be in a society who does not really value people of different sexualities. I mean, not truly, they really don't. And I just don't care. I just don't know how who you sleep with impacts my life. It's the weirdest shit. It's crazy. But anyway, okay.
With nature. Don't ever go against nature. Don't listen to propaganda and all this bullshit out here that these people be trying to put in people's heads. No. You go with nature. Nature is never wrong. You go with nature. And your body was designed to be.
Gay people feel like they are going with nature. What's natural for them. That doesn't make any sense to me. Hey, that Dudo6, thank you so much for the super chat. V, why are we not surprised? Why are we not surprised? The zesty dude who believes Disney bought the Bible and there's a cord for the internet that runs under the ocean. Yeah, well, that is some dumbass shit, ain't it? Ain't that crazy? That is ridiculous. You're not lying. You're not lying. I don't know why I even come out here and give this commentary about this lady, this type of criticism, because it's pointless. You're right. You're right, that Dudo6. I'm tripping. It's always amazing. It's just amazing to hear her say some of the most idiotic shit. And I think that's why I don't know. But you're right, that Dudo6. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I don't know. Let me let her talk. Go ahead, let her talk, child.
Be with a woman. The body was not designed to be with a man. Or we all be walking around. We're here with penis, breast, and vagina. If that was the case, it's like pick an organ and pick a person. You know? No, your body was built to be with a woman, and that's who you go with nature.
Absolutely.
And after he was on the timestamp, and I was like, no problem. Now I got to push him on black women because.
You got what?
I got to push him on black women because I don't need him catching cases dating anybody outside his race. But after that dude, that black dude went to dating that white chick, so he pulled her finger off of him. It fractured her finger, and that's what they try to find him guilty of. How about she should have never been touching him in the first place? They just eluded that whole part where she had no business putting her hands on him, but because he took her hands off of him, they charged him with assault because he took her hand off of him. I was like, now what in the white craziness is what? That's crazy.
Huh?
She all on him trying to take his phone, attacking him, and he removes her hand off of him, and he gets charged because what, she's supposed to touch him? If that's the case, then a lot of things you can do because you're in a relationship is not a crime. Like, y'all make it make sense. Domestic violence wouldn't be if you're allowed to touch that person because she was not touching him in a loving manner. She was grabbing him aggressively, trying to take something from him. So he had all rights to defend himself and free himself from her. So he should have never got charged, period. But again, that's how the law works.
Yeah, this is true. You know, it was crazy. I still can't understand the 150. I still can't understand what that is. I still can't understand it. You can't see it. I don't understand it.
No. I see it now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I see that it was lower. Yeah, but that's still fucking ridiculous. That still is untouchable.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be $20,000. What are you talking about? And you could see they did things so that it kind of wouldn't backfire on them in the hope that they don't go to trial with that CP case. But at the same time, to the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was in jail? He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date. Why did you omit the date? Put the date to the download because y'all had somebody forensically look at everything and break it all down. Why didn't you put the actual date? Because it's going to show the shit is old as hell. I know, I should say, I am. But anyway.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's just, roll with it.
Girl.
Roll with it. Crazy. What you eat for?
It's still untouchable. Yeah, absolutely right.
It's untouchable. It don't matter. It needs to be reasonable due to your history. If you have zero history. So it should be what the normal bond is.
And I read that.
Yeah.
I read that.
So.
Seems like nobody they can't see reality. They just see what they want to see, don't they?
The thing of it is, when you deal in criminal law.
Oh my God. Hold on. First and foremost, Jay Vickers said, Nesto trying to tell her to hush. She don't never get the hint, child. She never gets the hint. She making my head hurt again. I'm going to go and watch Matlock till I fall asleep. Baby, we almost done with her ass, and she getting on my nerves too. So don't even worry about it. I get it, okay? Because she is ridiculous. Because now, in fact, you should watch Matlock because that way, Matlock deal with more criminal cases than Sonya. Matlock, Andy Griffith has more legal experience than Sonya ever has or ever will. Andy Griffith, between playing the sheriff and the lawyer, he is more qualified to give Nesto some advice than Sonya. Period. I'm just saying. Okay? Barney Fife, Don Knotts would do a better job. But okay.
Common sense books and street sense. That's one more thing. Common sense books and street sense. Something else. I can't think of the other sense. But anyway, because it's real life. So you gotta have common sense to things. You gotta have street sense to things because it's real life. Book sense because it's law and it's statutes and it's things that you have to intertwine into the situation. So if a lawyer goes in there in criminal law and has no type of common sense or street sense to understand real life situations and how this makes sense and how this doesn't, then they're not going to win it, because you can't win criminal cases just on statutes and, law books. You got to put some common sense in there, and, you know what I'm saying, like, you read what this says, but that doesn't make sense. No way that, and you trying to tell me that that's a crime, or you're trying to tell me that that's that. You get me? Because you have to put common sense in real life into criminal cases. It's not, and sometimes some civil cases, but definitely all criminal cases, unless it's a crime against, like, a digital crime or, a fraud crime, where it's just, he wrote down this that he made 20,000 when he actually made 5,000. That's just that's just strictly books right there. But anytime it's a crime against people or certain things, you got to put common sense and truth in it. And if you're dealing with an attorney, that's just green.
Okay, so by Sonya's thinking, if that's what we want to call it, you need to have some common sense. I think that she doesn't think that knowing the law in and of itself is good enough, okay, or even necessary. I think she thinks everything has to be common sense. But my common sense tells me to get a lawyer and to refer to one when trying to consider whether or not some shit makes sense or not from a legal perspective. But no, not Sonya's common sense. Sonya's common sense don't exist because she ain't got none. Clearly, she ain't got no common sense. Because if she did, she probably wouldn't be saying half the shit she be saying. But let Sonya talk about it, tell it. Baby, these lawyers don't know as much as she knows. And that's why she ain't got no problems lying about having spoken to some about Nesto's case. Because clearly she couldn't have. She just couldn't have. But okay, girl. Let's listen, child.
And all I know is, well, the code says this, and statute says this, and well, the judge won't allow it. Okay, so does this even make sense to you? I mean, I don't know, I'm from the suburbs, and, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I need somebody else about that life. I need somebody that grew up poor, in the hood, went to law school, and came out a badass attorney. That's what I need. That's what I need. And somebody that was in the prosecutor's office and turned into a defense attorney. That's even a better person for you. So they know how the other side is played, which an experienced defense attorney does, but a person that was, like my attorney, he was in the prosecutor's office first before he became a defense attorney. So he knew how both sides played. And he was from the ghetto. So he had, and his sister was in and out of jail his whole life.
That Dudo6, thank you so much for the super chat. Here she goes on statutes as opposed to the correct word statute. She was saying statues instead of the correct word statute. Well, hell, I listed the Statue of Liberty last year, so I don't know how that would help that criminal nigga. I said nigga, okay. Oh, I didn't even hear her say statues, child. This lady is crazy. Okay.
So he had, like, the best experience when it came to being a criminal defense attorney.
Thank you, dude.
Because he knew all sides of everything. So he go in there and just kill it. Like, no, this don't make sense. No, that don't make sense. I was actually locked up with his sister Kathy. That was my girl.
What you watching over there?
Girlfriend. I thought it was a lot of 90s. Man, let me tell you, 90s got the best TV. Because all this new shit is just ratchet reality. Everybody's fighting, everybody mad at each other. Or everybody's screwing each other over. It's destroyed, like the food and the TV and the music just destroys everybody. You listen to the music, just hate, fuck these bitches, fuck these hoes. I'm about to do a drive-by. I'm about to ride down on my ops. These niggas need to be dead. And then you watch TV and they all fighting and killing and backstabbing. So it's like, let me go back, rewind. I'm going to listen to some 90s music, 90s TV, you know, where it was just black people that spoke, you know, and just moved with intelligence. And it was, you know what I'm saying? Just not all of this wretchedness. Shit is crazy.
Yeah,
I can't.
it is crazy. It's
I'm
definitely
so glad I was young in the right era. Man, I'm so glad I was young in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh my God.
In the early, we had the best, you know, this took 10 years of your life, but our generation had the best way grow up, like bring up. Not my parents, so they was in the 60s and all of that shit that was going on in the 60s.
Nesto, how do you do it? Because honestly, this girl has just been rambling and rambling and rambling and going on and on and on about some bullshit. She cannot let go of the damn 90s and the 80s. My God, she must have, wow. That must have just been the best fucking stint of now, mind you, she said in her 20s she was in and out of jail, and I was, all of the 90s were my 20s. Okay, I turned 21 in 1991. Okay, so all of the 90s were my 20s. So the fact that she said she was in and out of jail, yet that is the time frame that she feels was the best of the best of the best of her life. It's like, girl, like, anyway, okay, girl.
But I think our generation had it the best.
You think so?
Heck yeah, because the 80s and the 90s was fun. And we're old now, right when the world is turning fucked up. So we're old where it really doesn't really matter. We don't have to be bothered. We can just go be in the house and just, you know what I'm saying, not be bothered and not have to, you know, engage. But our people that are...
But who wants to live their life like that? Like, I could just be in the house and not be engaged. But child, I mean, the most disengaged with life and stuff, and I shouldn't say life, the most disengaged I have been outside of the home has been moving to California. And honestly, I still have gotten out. You know what I'm saying? I still have met a couple of 2-3 people. I got shit in places to go and stuff. I mean, I guess that's, and the reason why I say that is because, you know, I don't have any friends here really. I mean, the friends that I do have in California, they're not like close by where we are just meeting up for lunch or coffee every now and then. I mean, we can plan to get together and that sort of thing. I do stuff with the family and that sort of thing. But for the most part, you know, I probably do less now because I'm here in a new environment. But outside of this, you know, between work and you know, other things that I was involved in the community, my friends, church, those types of things, baby, there's always something to do. I don't understand. Like, she act like we 90, 95 and we got to sit in the house and we old and life is over. I think, honestly, I don't think that Sonya feels that way. I think because Sonya doesn't have a lot of friends, Sonya doesn't know how to make or keep friends. And I think that's why she talks like that. I also think that she doesn't want Nesto to be out and about in the world because he might meet another woman that he wants to sleep with, and he'll ghost her like he has many other times before. And so this is all manipulative. I think she wants to manipulate Nesto into thinking that, you know, it's not important to have any other friends outside of me. And that's it. And that's all this is. This is somehow, some way to get him to only be friends with her. Because remember, she said, keep your circle small. We don't need to do this. We don't need that. We don't need friends. We don't need to go nowhere. We don't need, it ain't nothing but trouble when you go places. She's weird. She is weird, but okay.
Our age.
Oh, wait. D-Dub, you a mess. D-Dub said, didn't you get pow-powed in the house? What? D-Dub said, wasn't she pow-powed in the 90s? Yeah, all the things happened in the 90s. She was in and out of jail. She got pow-powed. 2 other people tried to unalive her as well. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Jesus, a mess.
Think like us. You got a couple of them that's on some shit, but they just, the mentality, you know what I'm saying, is intact, and that's what we deal with. So we're still good. We're still like, my daughter always say this. She wished she was born when I was born, like in that era. She's like, your generation has, and it was, our generation is the greatest generation of all the generations, I'm going to say. So my parents were going through segregation, all of that stuff, and then now the generation after us, it's all this bullshit. Well, my daughter's generation, that's when it started to go downhill. But then now, my granddaughter's generation is just totally fucked. You don't think so? And we're old, and so it's like, we should be retiring.
Well, I can't really say. Right now, I can't. Where this shit going right now?
Well, we're not talking about their situation, but we're just talking about life in general.
The way life is really going right now, I can't really. You just don't know who to trust. That's what I'm finna say. You just don't know who to trust.
Now that's true. That's period though, because I've always had a small circle. I've always kept it very tiny, because you always have people that, for some reason, the one thing with black people, we can't be happy for one another. And if you see one person that looks good or doing better, they just immediately want to hate and tear you down. And that's the sad part. So, and I like to always want to be around my people, but I stay away from a lot of people. Because you can't.
I know I laugh a lot because it's true. If I'm laughing right now, and what you said, I want to come.
It's relatable, and you can't speak on it.
That's it. I can't.
It's relatable. You speak on those 40 lines. But yeah, just, it's just crazy. I mean, so I saw where Tony Rock was going in on Steve Harvey, talking about, who made him?
Who?
Tony Rock, Chris Rock's brother. Who made him the relationship specialist? And he had 3 wives. Again, why are you trying to tear this man down? If somebody said he was a relationship specialist in his 60s.
What he got to do with that?
Man, listen, this was just, he was on Instagram saying this shit, just ranting to somebody on a podcast. But again, it's like, why are you hating? If they said, if that's what they put him on the talk show to do, in that position, then let him do it. Why are you concerned? Then don't take his advice. All you got to do is not tune in. It's just that simple. Why you got to sit, hate, and talk mad shit on this man when all you have to do is just not tune in? Just like, I wasn't a fan. So what did I do? I never seen his show. I never heard the radio show. Why? I was just never a fan. I didn't like his jokes when he was a comedian. When I used to watch Def Jam. He just was one of the ones I just really didn't take to. So it wasn't a hate thing. He just never made me laugh. So I used to like the other comedians, and that's who careers I followed. And I just left it at that. It wasn't like, ooh, I can't stand him, blah, 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 blah. It's just that. But then when they put him on YouTube and they was doing all this smear shit, and I didn't realize it was a lot of lies and exaggeration. Mm-hmm. And I'm just sitting, remember I used to tell you about it? And I used to sit there just listening to believing that shit.
She is mumbling and ranting, and it's so annoying. Like, I've almost tuned her out. I don't mean to, y'all, but okay.
Like, oh, he did her. Oh, he's such a bad. And now, seeing how they did this situation, I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers be lying. Like, I really thought that shit was, it's right. That's not him. That's not him. So, yeah, I'm sitting here, like, thinking, okay, but these motherfuckers is worse than CNN. And CNN was full of shit. So I was like, these bloggers be lying.
You Yes, they do.
These people be.
How you know they lying, Nesto? You wasn't even paying attention to YouTube. And what bloggers be lying? We don't be lying about you. How about that? How about that? How about that part? And do bloggers lie? Sure, there are some that lie. But your opinion ain't a lie. Like, you either believe what you believe or you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's not a lie. But there are news reports that of people lying, right? People lie on the news. People lie that are bloggers. But that's not the general rule of thumb. But I know what ain't the rule of thumb either. And that is, we ain't lying on you. Okay? I ain't heard nobody lie on you, sis.
Lying, making up shit as they go, not realizing you're hurting this person for what? Like, leave the man alone. Quit speaking on him. He got $250 million, or he's probably worth more at this time. He's living large, and I'm sure he's.
You have 1 minute remaining.
God.
And the one thing that stood out was the woman, Effie or whatever fuck her name, they kept talking about his son. Oh, he took the son from there. He took the son, but the boy got grown and he didn't go back home. So if he stole the boy and was so abusive to the boy and doing all this shit to the boy, when the boy became a man, how come he didn't run back to his mama? He's out there in Dubai with his daddy.
Exactly.
That's confusing. That's confusing, right? So if all of that shit you was talking was true, he would have went back to his mama when he got of age and got away from the crazy. If you calling him crazy, it's just you think right. You're right. I just was like, they need to get off the hate thing. You want to call me tomorrow? I love you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, short.
It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Yeah, it's gonna get better. I'm curious to see what Mr. 11 got to say. But
thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Who is Mr. 11? Who is that? Who's Mr. 11? Who's that, y'all? Anyway. Thank you, Global Tel Link lady. Golly, I am over it, okay? I'm so over her. And this and that conversation. Jesus, I'm glad we got through that video. That's done. Anywho, let me see. Am I missing anything in the chat at this point? PYT said she talks about her side pieceism more than the bloggers. That is true. That is true. Girl, for some people you don't give a damn about and people you don't even watch. Remember, she don't even watch this shit no more. So why are we talking about it? Like, child. Okay, y'all. So tomorrow is court day. Again, I will be looking forward to hearing back from all that went. I don't know who all's gonna have a Rule 22 and who might be streaming, but baby, I'm gonna be sneaking and peeking. Okay, I will likely be live during the day tomorrow, maybe not even tomorrow night because of all this stuff. If I do come back out tomorrow night, it will be like, the late show. But I definitely will be live during the day. Also, there's something going on, like I told you about Jerron Hurt. There's some more stuff coming out about that that I might do a live on during the day tomorrow. But I think I really want to do some Nesto content during the day, just to stay in the spirit of Nestoism. Depending upon how court goes or whatever. Anyway, that dude 06, thank you for a super chat. Okay, V, sorry, I'm on one. Wasn't she a setup queen moving booger sugar and fraud in the 90s? I'm wrong for stating facts. That's it. My fault. Carry on. She was a setup queen, allegedly. Okay? That's exactly what she was doing, allegedly. And that's allegedly why she got pow-powed. Like, that's what I'm saying. How are the 90s her best time? She was getting pow-powed. She was in and out of jail. Like, make it make sense. Black but not British said, happy arraignment day. But thank you, that dude 06. I appreciate you. Them folks said, I know somebody, one lady, is about to mess it up and the rest of the folks will get it right. Okay. Southside Chi-Town, you said you sent me an email and it's urgent. Hold on, child. Let me look. My God. Not a urgent email. Let me see. When? You sent it? Oh, wait, I see it. Oh, earlier today? Hold on, let me see. Okay, you know what? I don't know what these are. I gotta read up on this because I don't know how this works or anything. I'm going to have to start paying attention to this. Thank you, Southside. Oh, you said it's not urgent. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's funny because I saw something the other day and I got confused because somebody put something, not in my chat, but I think I was in somebody else's chat. I'll look at that. Thank you so much for sending it. Southside Chi-Town, you going to be at court tomorrow? Just curious. Whole lot of mocha. What you say? We got to get up at 6 a.m. on the West Coast. Ooh, I know. Actually, 7. We probably be okay around 9:30, 6:37. Yeah, child. So let's all get off of here, honey. Let's all get off of here. Look, I will be out here tomorrow, child. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. If anything, if nothing else, we'll get, an understanding of what the timelines are. It's going to be interesting. I wonder if Nesto understands that his attorney missed the deadlines and that's why all that shit that was in that truck is going to stand. I love it. Anywho, I'm looking forward to it. Y'all. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. I hope that you will hit the like button. If you didn't on the way in, do so on the way out. Please hype your girl up. Hype me up. And share the live if you can, okay? I want to thank everyone who super chatted, who gifted memberships, who became a member. I want to thank the moderators for holding it down for your girl. And we be out here tomorrow on our snoopalicious shit tomorrow as well, okay? We still investigating, okay? We are still investigating. Again, thank you to everybody who gifted. And if you feel the need, you can always hit your girl up CashApp as well. I'm begging, but I'm not crying. Not tonight. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all to pieces, and I want y'all to know that. Okay? Ain't nothing, not a damn thing you can do about it. Okay? See y'all tomorrow. Smooches.
VLenore.